Hi there. Today, I would like to talk about a topic that is slightly different from what I do. But also yesterday, I received two requests about recommendation for learning German. Because as you might know, I'm a multi-passionate and multi-accent artist based in Zurich, Switzerland. And one of my, yes, exactly, biggest journey is also learning German here. And anyway, let's just go to the summary. I will share my screen with you. Share. So now when people ask me about exactly recommendation for learning German and so on, I tend, okay, let me move, sorry, the Zoom bar. I prepare this page on my website. I mean, the link is not visible, so you need to have it, like it's the MaddaMom.com German journey, where I will collect all the recommendations, because each time for myself it's difficult also to go back and find them and something like this. But anyway, these two requests I received yesterday reminded me that we are already almost in October, and I needed to go back on my routine about the German, because I'm going to teach again some classes here in Switzerland in German. So I need to go back also on the practice of listening and speaking German. And also because now I will show you in Lingoda, that is definitely my first recommendation. I have many credits that I need to use. And also because German is actually, in my point of view, or at least it was for my experience, a perfect way also to have a very healthy and tough and challenging routine. So what I'm going to do right now is to show you, I mean, I will book my classes. Basically, I will try to book all these 70 classes for the next month. I mean, not just in the next month. My idea is, according to my actual need, I will try to book one class each day at 6 a.m. in the morning. And if you think that, why 6 a.m.? Are you crazy? Is because as a mom and an artist, I have a very flexible, not flexible, I have to be very flexible on my own calendar and the calendar of my family and the calendar of the work, especially considering that most of my work time is in the US time zone, even though I'm based in Europe. So no matter in which day we are and also where I should be, I know that normally at 6 a.m. Europe time, I'm able to focus on German. And also I'm an early bird. So for me, it's not so heavy to wake up early. Actually, 6 o'clock is perfect. And so it will help also my routine. So anyway, what I wanted to show you is that how I book them. But before starting exactly on how I will book all these classes, I will also show you how after you book a class, and by absolutely coincidence, this one is about the discovery of the guillotine, I book it in a wrong day. So I was supposed to, I already started to book some minutes ago. And so my point is that after you book something, in the next 30 minutes, you can still cancel the booking that you did by mistake, and so just go through with the normal booking. So what I'm going to do is I wanted to show you, let me do it like this. I will open this one in a new tab that is here. Oh, just let me check something. So as you may see, I booked this one in October 16, but I forgot to book this class here, Sick auf hohem Niveau beschweren. So what I'm going to do is I will cancel this one and I wanted to move this one before. So in Lingoda, you don't have to book the class in order, but I feel better when I book them in order, because I mean, when the perfectionism kick in, I wanted to know, like, I'm doing the class that where I have already the prerequisite that I did in other class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going on this one. I will cancel it because I just did, so I can do the immediate cancel. So they will give me back another credit. So if you might see here, there was 70, so I will confirm. So they gave me back the credits. And now in book classes, this is how I book. So we are officially in the part of how do you book your classes and so on. So what I do is I push this one, book classes. And then I go according to the chapter where I'm in at the moment to book. And in this case, as you can see, the last one that I booked is here in chapter 4. So I will select the day, that is, in this case, I wanted to book for Monday, 6 a.m. And then I will deselect all of them, and I will just book the one that I wanted to do. So now it's very easy. Everything is already set. Will be Monday, 16th of October at 6 a.m. and I will do this. If you wanted to be sure that you will be interested in the class, I suggest also to open in another tab the details of the class. So for example, here they are telling me that in this lesson, that is a communication lesson, I will learn advanced structuring for complaining. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I cannot wait to do this class. By the way, I'm in the C1-2 level in Lingoda at the moment, and I think this level is so much fun. I mean, I did take a big break from the end of July, basically, but I was enjoying so much this level, so I cannot be back on do the lesson. And yes, so I'm definitely booking this class. And then I will book, and you will see that after booking, I mean, I don't know how to make this one go away. Okay, it's going. Now I have 70. Ready to book the next one. Actually, as you can see, directly Lingoda suggests me that now I have to book this other one. I will keep the same time because, as I told you, I wanted to keep the routine. Here I can check the day where I already book a class, and then I will go on Tuesday, deselect Monday, and here it is, ready to book again. Now again, Lingoda is suggesting me that I have to book the Wall Street Action Borsa. Yes, I'm interested also in this one, so I will move on Wednesday. I will deselect Tuesday, and I will book it. So this one is the procedure. Oh, I cannot believe it. Can you see? There is also a lesson about, let's go on the 19th. Let's take away this one. About the Creative Commons. Look, this is unbelievable. In this lesson, you will practice reading the text about copyright and Creative Commons. Oh gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yes, I will do it in October at 6 a.m. So let me book it. I think Lingoda really improved the booking process. I'm with Lingoda since September 2020. And I might do a video about my story with Lingoda another time. But yes, I think now the process of booking can be super easy and fun. And also you are enjoying it already, like the preview of the lesson that you're going to do. So I think it's fantastic. And by the way, also this one, I wanted to check what it is. Okay, we will talk about the rise of freemium service online. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. So cool, so cool, so cool, so cool, so cool. Yes, I'm going to do it on Friday and I will book it. I'm not booking for Saturday and Sunday at the moment because I wanted to keep actually Saturday and Sunday as a day to jump in spontaneously to lesson if I like, or to prepare the lesson that are going to happen during the week. So now that I'm here in the next one, I'm going to go for Monday. Monday, I will select this one, keep this one, and go ahead. The only thing that is a little bit not so intuitive is that you're still seeing the one that you booked at the moment, but here is already preparing you for the next one. So in this case, I will go for Tuesday. Once I select Tuesday and I take away the Monday, I have the correct one. So salted data shoots and Groot Rex. Oh my gosh, also this lesson, I wanted to do it. And so on. So I think you got the procedure. Let me just now try to see what happened when you change the chapters. So now here I will go the next day and let me see. Oh, okay. So when you pass on the next chapter, you have to remember to take away this one and then select, I suppose, the first lesson. And okay, this one is also the lesson that I suggest you to check well, because the first lesson of this level of Lingoda is always, I think, a little bit tougher lesson, because it's like an advanced grammar lesson with a lot of example and structure and yeah, things that you wanted to practice more. So you wanted to be sure that, for example, in a day where you think that you can focus or you can prepare more or something like this. Honestly, I will just go through and leave it on Wednesday, but I tended to leave the grammar lesson. I don't know why. If ideally I can book them, I would just leave it for like Monday or Friday, because Monday I could prepare it before in the weekend and practice a little bit more. Or I will put like a crash test on Friday at the end of the week. And then I will have, let's say, Saturday and Sunday to think again about it and be more ready for the rest of the chapter that is going to pass. And also I like the fact that I'm like dividing a little bit this strong lesson, because normally this one is a strong lesson, to the rest of the chapter. And let me just check again, what is this one? So in this lesson, you will learn words and expression to replace simple words like machen, konne, hoo-hoo. This lesson speaks a loud volume to me. Oh my gosh, even in English, I'm so sick of using always the same words. So as you might see, could be a little bit demanding. But okay, I will leave it. Has some issue. I did it. Okay, way to go. Okay, so now let's try the next day. We're already in October 26th. And yes, it's working perfect. Now I have directly the second one. So moralische argomenti on the button. I think I will just book it again. Then I will go for Wednesday. Sorry, Friday. And then, oh, I mean, another thing that you might wanted to know that maybe I will talk more in another video if it's interesting for you, so let me know. But it's like, at the end, Lingoda is going to issue you a certificate about the level that you pass or not. To get this certificate, you need to do 45 lessons out of the 50 available for each module. So, for example, one suggestion is that sometime is also checking the syllabus of the lesson and then decide, for example, if there are 5 that you really don't want to do it, so you will not bother on doing them and you still complete your level. Or you can just go through and see if something is like something that is not interesting you. For example, it's not that it's not interesting, but I think I was not ready for the Schwarzer humor lesson, so I just miss it. But again, you can check the topic and decide what to do. In my case, I think also this one is very interesting, so I will just book it. And now I will go for the next Monday, that is going to be the 30th. I will select this one. And it will be informelle comunicazione. Also, this one is important, I think, so I will just book it. And then let me go for this one. Let's see the next one. Okay, let's see what we're going to do in this lesson. Let me check. In this lesson, you will practice reading a text about the tiny house movement. Kann meine Meinung über zum Idee die... I mean, again, it's a funny topic, so I think I want to do it too. So yes, I would book it. And so on. Okay, so now, as you can see, October is complete, but I wanted to book all the lessons until I will finish this level, at least. Ideally, I should book all my credits to see how far I will go with the credits that I already have. But I don't want to keep this video too long. I mean, you can move forward, I suppose. So basically, we are here on Wednesday. And let me deselect October 31st. Okay. Then it is with Dr. Mayer. Interesting. So I'll do it. Okay, this one is something that you might want to check if it's okay for you or not. I usually like this kind of lesson, so I might want to book it too, honestly. I mean, we did a lesson about the metamorphosis of Kafka, and it was super, super interesting too. Okay, so. Oh, I didn't book it. I did. So let me book it. And if there is something that is not making sense, you can still cancel it. At the moment, I think the policy is with 3 days in advance. I usually cancel a lesson, so I'm not updated on this one, and this procedure might change also. So I just suggest you to check. Okay, this one I really don't know what is this. Let's see what it's about. In this lesson, you'll practice conversation about eating, hiking, and adventure. Seems fun. Let's do it. Okay, perfect. So I really think that now you have the procedure clear. If you want, we can do it again the next chapter. So it's going to be Monday the 6th of November, same time. Okay. Yes, so in this case, it's better to deselect, select the first one, confirm it. Then you will go on the next day, deselect the first one, then you will have directly the second one. For example, this one related to the root of words in Latin and Greek. I think I want to do it. I studied Latin and Greek in high school, so it might be interesting to see again this one related to the German language. Yes, I really love also this chapter, so I'm going to proceed. Book. So. Oh, also this one, Frauenwahlrecht, the right of voting for women. Absolutely, I wanted to do it. Book, das die Titanic verfeziehen. Okay. One thing is that you might want to book, for example, the lesson with communication or the last lesson of a chapter. Maybe not at 6 a.m. in the morning, Europe time, because maybe you want to be with more students at the lesson, because it's fun actually to be also in a lesson with other students. But again, in my case, the priority at the moment is be sure that I can be consistent on German. And so I think I will continue like this. But just to let you know that, for example, I really love also to do the lesson when there are more students involved. And at 6 a.m. in the morning, obviously, most of the time I don't have many students, but this one is really random. It depends on the period. For example, there is also this sprint competition. I don't know if they will do it in this period or not, but this can influence also the number of students in a lesson. But remember, it's just basically, you know that in any case, at most, there will be 5 students, and it's absolutely reasonable. I might show you, for example, the slide, how I study my slide in Lingoda in another video. Excuse me. Up to now, I think I need to go. I'm so sorry. I have to close this slide. But I'll see you soon if I can make it right.